ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्मैवादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the 18th stanza of chapter 7. The stanza is telling that उदारः सर्व एवैते ज्ञानी त्वात्मैव मे मतम् आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा माम एव अनुत्तमां गतिम्। उदारा सर्व एव एते ज्ञानी तु आत्मा एव मे मतम् आस्थितः स हि युक्तात्मा माम एव अनुत्तमां गतिम्। उदारा, it means the broad-minded and liberate person. They have love for all in heart. Sarva, it means all. Eva, it means also. Ete, it means they. Jnani, it means the enlightened person or enlightened master. Tu means but. Atma means the my form of existence, my form. He, Eva, it means it means only. So sure. Me, it means mine. Matam, it means my opinion, my decision. He, it means because. Saham, it means that. Yuktatma, it means always attentive in me, always joined in me. Mad Gata, it means the dynamics up to me, towards me. Asthita, it means very badly. Anuttamam, it means very best, top class best. Gatim, it means the dynamic. Mam, it means to me. Ev means only. So, the meaning of this stanza is that, my dear Arjuna, these are all are the big heart and big broad mind person. They have enough love for all. But among of all, the Jnani is the direct form of mine. He is my Atma. He is my direct presence on earth. This is my opinion, this is my decision. Because the Jnani always flows to me, his love always flows to me, he is directed, connected every time to me. The dynamics of the Jnani's heart and the Jnani's presence and the Jnani's energy is always well established in me, and I am well established in him. The Satchidananda Paramatma, master of infinite millions of galaxies, the only and only base and the solution of the universes, come on this earth in the form of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, Lord Rama, and our 24 and 30 avatars, these are not prophet. They have not came on the earth by any messenger. They are not messenger. They are not postmen. They are direct God. Satchidananda comes on the earth in the form of the Rama and Krishna and the avatars. That's why our 24 and 30 avatara, 24 is men, 30 is total avatars. They never defeat by anyone. They conquer all the conditions of the nature and they do as they want. So, if any person do not respect this type of the greatest spiritual holy river of the Sanatana Dharma, he is not giving any harm to other, he is giving harm to himself. He is losing the chance of the liberation and the supreme knowledge of Atma Sakshatkara. Krishna is telling here, my dear Arjun, I describe you in the previous stanza the four type of my lovers, my comers, my bhaktas, artha, artharthi, jigyasu and jnani. These four, all four are very broad-minded and big-heart, loving person. They have the space in their heart for all humanity and even not humanity but all living beings. So, in Indian mythology, we say the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, Udar Charitanam Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We are always from beginning loves all the universe. So Krishna is telling and admiring here all four type of the seekers or lovers. They are big heart, loving heart, and they liberate and they are humble. They are humble persons. They are humble persons. Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, my dear Arjun, even they are all humble and good, but the Jnani is my direct form. Jnani is my existence. Jnani is my Atma. If the Jnani is there, I am there. If the Jnani is standing there, I am standing there. If you are talking to the Jnani, that you are talking to the me. If you are serving to the Jnani, you are serving to the me. If you are loving to the Jnani, you are loving to the me. So, my dear Arjuna, it is my opinion, and the opinion of God is like an order. The good master never ordered to the servants. He only put his opinion, and servant should be obey that opinion. Because the Krishna and the Satchidananda Paramatma is not good but very, very, very good master. Nobody is good like them. Nobody is good and nobody is loving, nobody is merciful and nobody is supreme intellectual like him. So Krishna is telling, this is my opinion. How much polite our God. He is not telling that this is my order, but he is telling this is my opinion. He is telling to the Arjuna why the Jnani is supreme and why the Jnani is my form on the earth. Because his all appearance, his physical body is devoted in my work. His intellect is flowing towards me. His heart is love. His everything, every energy is devoting in my services and in me. So the best dynamics of the life is that where one person flow towards the God, and the worst dynamic of the life energy is that a person flow towards the senses and the Maya. So the Jnani, which is completely flows to me, he is the completely established in my existence all the time, all the life. So the Jnani is the most loving person for me, and I use the Jnani as my presence. My dear friend, again and again Krishna is telling to Arjuna that the Jnani, the direct existence, my Atma, my form, my nature, my heart, and the Jnani is the demonstration of my love. I want to repeat this. Then the Satchidananda Paramahatma itself comes on the earth in the form of the Avatara. He comes with the all might and the powerful. Nobody can deny that. You can see the Ram Ravana Yuddha and the Mahabharata and many, many battles. The Krishna was won that battle. And destroy the evils and the devils and the wrong persons. So now the Krishna is announcing this, with the whole power that the Jnani is his own existence. Jnani is like Satchidananda Paramatma on the earth, but unfortunately our religious persons, they do not admit the Jnani. They often criticize the Jnani, they often backbite the Jnani, they often put obstacles in the path of the Jnani, and they are very cruel against the Jnani. Because the Jnani is telling the truth, or they are living in the hypothetical condition of the life. Because the Jnani cut their wrong parts and they want live in the sensory organs of pleasure. The Jnani is a awakened person, and they are sleeping in the dream of the Maya and seeing the dreams different type. If the Jnani try to awaken them, they are not agree with the Jnani. They just attack on the Jnani. When the Krishna came on this earth, very few person they know that Krishna is the God. Very few person agree with the Krishna. There is the several persons, they are disagree and they are just enemy of the Krishna. You can see the 100 of the Kauravas and their daughters and sons. And the 100 of Kauravas and their relatives, they do not like the Krishna. The Kansa, the Jarasandha, the Shishupala, and the many kings, they do not like the Krishna, even the Karna also. So my dear friend, this is the history of the world. When a person comes with the godly power and godly presence, the ego of the man cannot admit them, cannot accept them, cannot regard them. Because every person wants the satisfaction of his own ego. He wants that I stand in the superior position. But the avatara is very powerful. But Jnani is not too much powerful. Jnani is just a form of the truth. Jnani is just a form of the existence, and he is the total depend for his need and the safety on the existence. So Jnani, just like a very precious and beautiful child of the mother existence, and the mother saved that Jnani every time, every place, every moment. So the God is the great savior of the Jnani, but Jnani is the presence of the God existence. The very few person, they love the Jnani and accept the Jnani with all whole heart. They cross the river of the Maya and they liberate into the God. They jump into the God and transform it themselves. They are escape for the life and death cycle That is very painful cycle. Now I want to tell some names. The names are in the Krishna Avatara: Vidura, Akrura, Gopi, Rishi Munis, even Sandipani and his wife, Arjuna and the Pandavas, and the wife of the Vidura, and the Draupadi, and Drupada, and many persons, they are known or unknown. They admit the Krishna in their heart. They are crossed the river of this sorrow, death and birth river. So Krishna is telling in this stanza a very miraculous thing, and the general person will not have faith on this thing. The Krishna is telling that Jnani is my existence, my Atma. Jnani there, you think that I am there. So in our mythology and spiritual science, we say the Guru is like the Brahma, Guru is like the Vishnu, Guru is like the Shiva, because the Guru is the existence. If you respect the Guru, if you love the Guru, if you follow the Guru, if you put the Guru on your heart and your top place of your brain, if you put the top priority of your Master's words in your life, then there is no doubt that you will be get enlightenment, you will be get Atma Sakshatkara. Because when you comes in the shelter of the Guru, you are coming in the shelter of the existence. When you coming in the shelter of the Guru, you are coming in the shelter of Satchidananda Paramatma. Then the Maya will not do anything against you. You know, when a king living in your country and you are the direct friend of the king, then nobody can insult you, because they knows you are the friend of the king. You can't do anything against them. So Maya, after some time, become your servant. Maya serve the enlightened masters. Enlightened masters never ask to Maya anything, but Maya serve anyhow, because the existence is directly present in the enlightened masters. So some enlightened masters, they show some miraculous things or chamatkaras, like the magic. People do not understand that Maya serve them. And some enlightened master never shows any miraculous thing to anyone. It is that depend on that master's mercy, what he will do and what he will not do. He is out of the governance of anyone. He is a completely independent person. He is not bound in any constitutional or religious boundaries. Master is like a wind. You cannot guard the wind. Master is like the sunlight. Master is like the sky or space. You can catch the master's body, but you never catch the master's Atma. So the master is the fearless person. As they want, as they tell. There is nothing fear to like that, your society or your anything. Because if they will not tell the truth, who will be tell the truth? If they will be fearful, who will be say to your mistakes and your incompleteness? Who will be care you? So the master is the just like the God's voice. Satchidananda Paramatma says that Jnani Tvatma Meva Me Matam. Jnani is my Atma. So, because the Jnani always living in the enlightenment, Jnani always living in the existence, Atma Sakshatkara. So, Jnani will never live in the physical body and mental body and causal body. Jnani never do any wrong thing. Jnani always do the right. The continuous enlightenment and continuous awakeness is called the dynamics towards the God. It is the nice dynamics or nice flow to the God. So the Krishna is telling Madgat. Krishna is telling Anuttamam Gatim. That is the best dynamic flow to the God. I am very, very grateful to my master, which has given this supreme knowledge to me. And I am very, very grateful to the Lord Krishna, or whole universal Satchidananda Paramatma, because Satchidananda Paramatma is chosen me to speak on the precious and very highest spiritual subject of Geeta. So myself is only the medium. The discourse is coming from my Almighty Lord Krishna. He is make me a medium. My mouth is completely in the service of my Krishna. And I am trying to tell as you can understand only. I am not telling the completely because you will not understand, you cannot digest, and your society will not accept that words. If I tell the whole truth, you will kill me, because you are very, very fond to killing the Jnanis, because you given the poison to the Meera. And many, many unknown Jnanis putting the painful condition. So the Jnani will only disclose that matter that will help you in the journey of spiritual path. I cannot discover the all truth, because all truth is very bitter. Even you cannot test the Nima. How can you test this bitter truth? So my dear friends, if you are carefully reading the Gita, or you are carefully reading the Ramayana and Upanishad and any holy book, you can easily see about the Master or Sadguru. In every book, the God is confirming that the Sadguru is just like a God on the earth. Ramayana says, जो बिरंची संकर्षण होई बिन गुरु भवने दी तरह के कोई. If you are become the powerful like the Lord Brahma, if you are become the powerful like the Lord Shiva, but if you are human, you must need a master. Without master, you cannot enlighten. So everybody should be grateful to his master. Everybody should 100% surrender in the feet of the master, because it is your choice. If you want chosen the liberation, you should become to the master. If you do not want to choose the liberation or Atma Sakshatkar, the Maya is welcoming you. The Maya's mouth is open for you. She wants to eat you. When a snake eats the frog, where frog will go for the launch of fire for his death or his family? When a snake was killed by a owl or a vulture, where will or the Garuda, where will the snake to go launch the fire, and who will be saved, that snake or frog? There is the food cycle in the nature. That is the ecological system. But only the main life, there is many safety. You can do the meditation, but they cannot do the meditation. They have not developed this type of the body and the thinking power of the brain. So the God given you the chance, and you are also achieved this chance by the past life's efforts. You become the human. As a person become a rich, and he can stay in the 7-star hotels, and the rich person can stay in the very good nice ashram and do the meditate and liberate himself. This is your choice. How can you spend your life? You want to achieve this highest goal of the life, Atma Sakshatkara, and completely come out from the death and birth cycle. And it is depend on you. You want to enjoy the sensory organs, hunger. So you can drink the wine, you can eat the continental and intercontinental foods. And this is your choice, my dear friend. You can enjoy yourself, but the life is limited. Your energy is limited. Your journey will be take U-turn. You turn again in the 84 millions type of lives. And you can jump into the God, because this is the man's life is the launching pad. You can make your energy and your chance to jump into the God, and you can become, as Krishna is telling, that Jnani is my Atma, Jnani is my Swarupa, Jnani is my existence. So this is your choice. You can become the Jnani, or you can go again in the lowest birth, because you have a lot of money of the breath of your human body. This time is very precious. This occasion is very precious. This chance is very precious. This body is very precious. This life is very precious. And if you get a real master, that you are most precious person. If you want to enlightenment, you should come to the real master, and you should do the meditation of awareness. And after the meditation of awareness, you can easily introduce with your immortal existence of Lord Krishna living in you, and all the non-living and Maya material will be detached from you one by one in the path, in the exercise, in the way of this meditation of awareness of Sakshi. I am very grateful to you that you are listening me carefully. This is my service to my master and the existence, because the rest of my life only utilize for the spiritual work of my master. This is the service of my life. Thank you very much.